As you can see with the white Nintendo Wii, the chip on the back of the CD drive looks so different from the one on the blue CD drive. As you can see, they both look quite different. Honestly, I'm getting lost now. There's a lot of screws I'm gonna have to take off that are attached to the bottom of this, and I sadly see a screw under this black one right there where it's attached to the bottom of this. So now I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off, and I don't know, I'm just gonna have to see what I can figure out. This is a lot more work than I thought it would be. So I'll just start unscrewing and see how far it gets me. I took three screws off from this black pieces that's at the front, and there's more screws underneath it to get to the base of the black piece here. And for some weird reason, when I opened up this blue Wii, the whole flat panel on this side is all scratched up. As this, I know the camera can't make out the scratches that well, but on the white one, it's all nice and smooth. Makes me wonder what they did at the factory when they were putting this thing together. It's a lot of work to do all these hidden screws. Okay, like with the blue Wii and the white Wii, there is a screw underneath this piece here, so I loosened up these two screws so that way I can get, it's hard to see, a little screw down there that is attached to it. I know it's hard to see, but it's attached to the back piece here. And the same thing with the white one, there's a screw underneath there. So I'll be unscrewing the screw I just showed you, and a lot of these ones all around. It's going to be a lot. Hopefully when I start loosening up all these, it'll finally come apart from the back piece, the bottom piece I should call it. All that shooting noise you've been hearing in the background and stuff, I don't know if you've been hearing it, but it's just my cool cousin playing some Battlefield 2. Another unfortunate thing is, once again, there was a screw underneath this black thing here, and I had to loosen up some screws here just so I can get out the way for me to take the screw off this one. On the white Wii, from the blue one now, it's a little bit more difficult because it was also attached to the Gamecube memory card section, so I kind of loosened up these ones so I can help lift this up to get the screwdriver to loosen up that screw. And then I'm going to see if, after loosening all these screws all around, if I can finally pull this off from the bottom piece, just like the blue one, and then of course swap them around. It seems that loosening up all the screws around the Nintendo Wii, for some reason it is still stuck hard to the board. And now I actually detached this that came off from the top there. I haven't done the white Wii yet, but I'm trying to see if I can maybe find some screws underneath this that's attached to here. I'm still confused. Let's see what I can figure out. I decided to pull this mixed black piece up, and to my surprise, I found two more screws, one right there and one right there. I'm going to loosen these up. Oh, I already did that one. I didn't do this one. Hopefully this will help the situation, and let's see if I can get a loosening up now. Still nothing. Still nothing. I managed to pull up the whole top cover that protects the motherboard, and around the heat area that I'm seeing under here, there's 4 screws on that white thing that is screwed down, so I'm thinking that's what's attached to the blue board. Oh, I'm gonna do these 4 screws and see if the whole thing comes off. This is a lot more work than I thought it was. I should have done more research into this before I started doing this surgery. For the bluey and the white wee, after a lot of sweating, tedious work, I pretty much had to take every single thing off. And taking all these metal pieces were not fun. Anyways, pretty much the cooling, I don't know what they call these, but it had 4 screws just like the white one, and it's what is attached to the bottom piece here. So I'm now gonna just like pull this one off, for example, and there you have it. It's coming off right now, as you can see. It's just a little stuck there. I'll just make a quick little update. So it's not hard for me to record and do this at the same time, so I'm just gonna show you just after I take it off.